Bit of a tricky day to start with, but did it feel like it started to come to you as the day went on?
Yeah, I would say so. I think started FP1 pretty well, to be honest. Afterwards, yeah, I had a bit of things, but when you try to extract performance, chasing the performance, it can happen. Well, obviously, it was not ideal, but at the same time, yeah, it's at least I know the limit then, and happy to just put it a bit more, put it all together, and yeah, I think the short run went well. Yeah, a bit of fine tuning, I guess, but long run, I guess, bit of limitation. I felt more.
Did it look like you had a lot of confidence in the car, at least in FP2 from the outside? Is it fair to say?
Yeah, a couple of changes to the FP2, and it's good that after a long break, having a smooth, I would say, confidence build up throughout the day, which is most important. Yeah, FP2, certainly I enjoyed it in terms of this unique track, but at the same time, yeah, it was not easiest there, obviously, with the win as usual. Yeah.
So did you say the long runs where you kind of got to be working on trying to find something overnight for tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly. I think, to be honest, it was a bit too far away. It was a bit strange, to be honest. I just never felt a grip, and I was, it's just lap by lap, it's getting slower and slower. So FP1 actually was opposite, to be honest. Long run was pretty okay, and so yeah, some changes maybe affected opposite way, and maybe we had to find something in the middle or whatever. But yeah, at least we know something. For the tomorrow, it's good that FP1, FP2 something got exaggerated, and we know clearly what we have to improve.
There obviously is a bit of a gap, apart from Aston Martin to the McLarens. How did you assess your day? How did you build the setup over the course of the day?
Nothing special really. It's still struggling with the same things, and again, we tried a lot of things with the car, but it just doesn't really seem to change anything in terms of my underlying problems. So yeah, we'll look overnight if we can find a bit more. But I'm not gonna expect a massive turnaround. I think it's just tricky. Plus, the layout of the track also probably doesn't suit our problems that we have with the car.
Yeah, is there a specific part of the track? The second sector obviously key.
That's my main problem, and in the middle sector there are a lot of long corners, so it's not great.
Yeah, the Astons were quick. Is it going to be you want to try and start, you've got the home crowd and everything else. Is it going to be a bit of a battle to put yourself in a position where you can maybe contend on Sunday?
Yeah, I think it will be really hard enough, I think, to be in that top 5, it looks like. We'll see tomorrow.
Good luck, thank you.
First day in the car here at Zandvoort, P1 on the timesheets. On paper, looked like a pretty solid start. How was it for you out there today?
It's quite a track to come back to. It's quick, like the lap times you're doing today were, not far off my pole from last year. So a little shock to the body to come back to such a fast track. But you're right, today was, I think, a good day. You get back into things quite quickly, so it doesn't take too long. But, I think that the car was handling well. I felt like we made some good improvements from FP1 to FP2, but at the same time, it seemed like the others caught up a bit more than what we would like. Even like the Aston and Fernando, they were quick in FP1 and FP2, and have been recently. So a good start, but certainly a bit closer than what we would like for the time being.
You touched on it there, some tricky conditions today, the red flags as well, but you feel like you were still able to get a good read of the car across different tyres and all of that?
I would say so. We got a good understanding, maybe not everything we wanted, but I doubt everyone got what they wanted. So, I have to make do with what we got. So good information, still got plenty of things to look into and try and improve on for tomorrow, both in low fuel and high fuel. But you don't know what the conditions are going to be tomorrow. It's still meant to rain tomorrow. It's still a chance of rain on Sunday. So actually, it would have been nice to get some wet laps in today to kind of prepare a little bit for tomorrow. So. Will be more exciting for tomorrow.
had Fernando up there today splitting the two McLarens. Who do you expect your main competition to be as the weekend develops? And you said just there is some weather in the mix as well, potential rain on the way.
You know, I think like the Astons, they're never that far off on FP2. They quite often and quite consistently are actually quite decent in FP2. And they've been certainly getting better. You know, even in Budapest they were pretty quick as well. So it's not a big surprise. At the minute they look like the quickest, but you know Max is certainly not far off. He was on a harder tyre, which is not quite as good. So I think you know the Astons, the Red Bulls, Ferrari seems to struggle a little bit today, but they normally always are like that, and then fine on Saturday. So let's just focus on ourselves, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Thanks, Lando.
It's a lofty position Aston and yourself find yourselves in, splitting the McLarens at the end of that session, but it is building on Hungary, so are we right to be optimistic? Are you feeling optimistic about your prospects for tomorrow and Sunday?
Yeah, I do for sure, a little bit more optimistic than some of the other Fridays we did. You know, after, as you said, Hungary was strong for us, and now we go into the following race in Zandvoort, and we're still showing some good pace on free practice. We know it's only free practice, but it's good to see our times up there, and let's see what we can do tomorrow.
Yes, you've unlocked and better understood the upgrade, I guess. I mean, do you think you can fight with the McLarens for the front row for pole?
No, not really. I don't think that is within our reach, you know, to fight with the McLarens, but maybe, you know, some of the top teams, you know, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, they seem not too far away, so, you know, we will try to win that mix.
Yeah, and just finally, it shows the tools are working at the team, which is the bigger picture positive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, this year, unfortunately, we are not fighting for big things, so the main focus for the rest of the season is to make sure that we understand what we do in the factory and we translate those learnings into the track, and it seems that in the last couple of months, everything that we brought to the track is working as expected, so this brings huge confidence into what we will do now in the next winter, knowing that our tools and what we do in the factory should translate, hopefully, into Barcelona test next year.
You're smiling, you seem okay. Are you 100% the hands okay?
Yeah, all good.
Talk us through the incident. It looked like the wheel came up off the ground and that caused the crash?
Yeah, just a little lock up, and then from there, I was just a passenger, so just one of those things.
Yeah, but aside from that, a very positive day, I think, in terms of how the car looked in your hands in both sessions.
Yeah, for sure. I think we look competitive all the way throughout the day, and again, Fernando now in FP2, so I think we're in a good spot and see what we can do tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, this building on Hungary, do you think you can fight for the first couple of rows?
I think so. It looks like that. For sure, it looks that way. So we'll see.
Thank you.